Breaking news! Things are hot behind the scenes at the Miami Dolphins. A large part of the fans are asking the board to bring in a new quarterback to strengthen the team for 2025. Russell Wilson's name has been gaining traction among opinions on the web. Man, I don't know if bringing this guy would be ideal. I'll let you guys give your opinions in the comments. What do you think of him? Comment below. And of course, don't forget to hit the like button if you're a true Miami Dolphins fan. Now let's talk about a subject that has been getting a lot of attention. Is Anthony Weaver leaving the Dolphins? Let's open up to you. In fact, he will stay, but it was by a hair's breadth. Weaver was being heavily considered for the head coach position and was reportedly interviewed by the New Orleans Saints and the Chicago Bears, but it seems that the risk of his departure has dissipated, at least for now. Now I'm going to show you why this development is a win for the Dolphins and what it means for the future of our team. Weaver's first year as defensive coordinator in Miami was nothing short of transformative. He inherited a defense that, while talented, was plagued by aging, injuries, and a lack of consistency. Despite these challenges, Weaver delivered results that put the Dolphins' defense in the top 10 in several critical categories. His adaptability, especially as a rookie defensive player, cannot be overstated. Coming from his role as defensive line coach and assistant head coach with the Baltimore Ravens, Weaver showed that he could elevate a unit even in less than ideal circumstances. The numbers speak volumes. In 2024, Weaver's defense ranked top 5 in opponent third down percentage, top 10 in yards allowed per game, and top 3 in passing yards per attempt allowed. These statistics reflect a disciplined and well-prepared defensive scheme, one that thrived despite minimal turnovers and limited sack production, two areas where the Dolphins struggled significantly. Miami ranked 27th in both takeaways and sacks per game, but considering the injuries to key edge rushers like Jalen Phillips and Bradley Chubb, it's remarkable what Weaver achieved with a depleted roster. The impact of his leadership extends beyond the numbers. Players and analysts alike praise Weaver's ability to connect with his team, a stark contrast to the previous defensive coordinator, Vic Fangio, whose tenure ended on a sour note. Jeff Darlington, speaking on the Dive Bar podcast, revealed that Weaver loves Miami, enjoys working with head coach Mike McDaniel, and relishes the South Florida environment. This enthusiasm is crucial for a team aiming to establish long-term stability and success. If Weaver stays, as all signs currently indicate, this will mark his second year leading the Dolphins defense, a welcome departure from the carousel of defensive coordinators that Miami has endured in recent years. Since Mike McDaniel's arrival in 2022, the team has cycled through 3 defensive coordinators. Weaver sticking around could finally provide the consistency the Dolphins need to refine their identity on the defensive side of the ball. One can only imagine how much better this defense could be in 2025 with a fully healthy roster and additions tailored to Weaver's system. The absence of key contributors like Phillips, Chubb, and Shaquille Barrett last season forced the Dolphins to lean heavily on improving players like rookie Chop Robinson. While Robinson shone in his unexpected role, a healthier edge rushing lineup could propel the Dolphins into elite defensive territory. Weaver has already proven he can maximize the potential of his players. Giving him a stronger roster to work with could lead to even greater success. The Dolphins' decision to retain Weaver is not just about immediate results. It's about securing a leader who embodies the team's values and direction. His ability to instill discipline, adapt to adversity, and inspire his players makes him an invaluable asset. And while the prospect of him eventually leaving for a head coaching position is still very real, keeping him for another year allows the Dolphins to build continuity and momentum. But what happens if Weaver ultimately takes a head coaching role after next season? The Dolphins need a contingency plan, and early speculation points to potential replacements like Robert Saleh. Currently in the head coaching market, Saleh shares a strong rapport with McDaniel from their time together with the San Francisco 49ers. While this is purely hypothetical, it's reassuring to know there are options should the need arise. For now, though, it seems Miami can breathe a sigh of relief. Anthony Weaver's commitment to staying with the Dolphins for another season represents a significant victory for a team looking to solidify its standing in the NFL. With his guidance, the Dolphins have a genuine opportunity to build on the defensive successes of 2024 and aim even higher in 2025. What do you think, Dolphins fans? Will Weaver's second year as defensive coordinator solidify Miami's defense as one of the best in the league? And how do you feel about the possibility of him eventually leaving for a head coaching position? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. As we continue analyzing the impact of Anthony Weaver's return, let's delve deeper into how his philosophy and coaching style could shape the Dolphins' defense moving forward. It's no secret that Weaver's leadership has already turned heads around the league. Players have repeatedly praised his ability to create a cohesive unit, one that operates with a sense of purpose and determination, even in the face of setbacks. This intangible quality, his knack for motivating and uniting a diverse group of athletes, sets him apart as one of the league's rising stars in coaching. One of the most exciting aspects of Weaver's staying is the potential to address the two glaring weaknesses in Miami's defense: turnovers and sacks. These are game-changing plays, the kind that shift momentum and dictate the outcome of tight contests. The Dolphins' inability to consistently pressure quarterbacks or force turnovers last season was a glaring issue, but there's reason to believe these deficiencies can be corrected under Weaver's continued guidance. Consider the injury situation last year. Losing Bradley Chubb, Jalen Phillips, and Shaquille Barrett essentially gutted the Dolphins' pass-rushing capabilities. With a healthy lineup, this could be one of the most fearsome front sevens in the league. Pair that with Weaver's ability to disguise coverages and create confusion for opposing offenses, and you have the recipe for a defense that not only stops opponents but actively disrupts their game plans. Additionally, the secondary was one of Miami's strongest assets in 2024, and Weaver's approach was instrumental in their success. Even with injuries to key players like Kendall Fuller, the Dolphins' defensive backs excelled. The combination of Fuller and Jalen Ramsey was a nightmare for opposing quarterbacks, helping the Dolphins rank among the league's best in passing defense. Weaver's schemes emphasized discipline and communication, allowing the secondary to thrive despite the challenges. Looking ahead, Weaver's return provides an opportunity to build on these strengths while addressing areas for improvement. The upcoming offseason will be critical in this regard. The Dolphins front office will need to work closely with Weaver to identify and acquire players who fit his vision. Whether through the draft or free agency, bolstering the pass rush and adding depth to the secondary will be top priorities. Another exciting possibility is the continued development of young players under Weaver's mentorship. Rookies like Chop Robinson gained valuable experience last season, and with Weaver's guidance, they have the potential to take their game to the next level. Weaver's track record of developing talent, dating back to his time in Baltimore, suggests that the Dolphins' younger players are in excellent hands. But while fans can celebrate Weaver's return, it's also essential to consider the broader implications for the team's trajectory. Stability is a rare commodity in the NFL, particularly when it comes to coaching staffs. Retaining Weaver for another season gives the Dolphins a chance to build continuity, which is crucial for sustained success. It also sends a message to the rest of the league. Miami is a desirable destination for top-tier coaching talent. At the same time, there's a sense of urgency. If Weaver continues to excel, it's only a matter of time before other teams come calling with head coaching offers. This is both a testament to his abilities and a challenge for the Dolphins. They'll need to make the most of his tenure while preparing for the possibility of his eventual departure. So, Dolphins fans, what do you think the future holds for Anthony Weaver and the Miami defense? Can he elevate this unit to elite status, or will injuries and other challenges hold them back? And if Weaver does eventually leave for a head coaching role, who would you like to see step in as his replacement? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We want to hear from you. Your passion and insights are what make this community so special. Let's keep the conversation going as we look forward to another exciting season of Dolphins football.